How's it going?
Hey boys and girls of YouTube, it's Hillbilly Dippers. We're back for our second video. We only got 3 views, and someone subscribed. Don't know who that subscriber is because the fact it won't tell us, won't show us, or we're just too damn stupid to realize how the fuck YouTube works. I mean, I'm not really that smart with technology, anyways. But we're back for our second video. And if you can read the title on this one's going to say our first dipping experience. But before we get to that, we're going to start dipping some Grizzly Straight. Y'all can see the can, hopefully. Not too shiny. This is my can. He has some wintergreen, but he just don't want to dip it. He wants to do some straight.
Never had it before, so I figured I'd try it.
Yeah. So, let's pack, dip, spit, motherfuckers.
I don't got a can right now, so I'll just touch my fingers.
Oh, you do that. You do whatever makes you happy.
Okay. Wait, that was my phone that time.
Monster.
Damn, dude, you just make a mess, don't you?
Ain't that much of a mess.
I won't do as much as I did last time.
Yeah.
That's a fat one, man. Like, really fat.
You know, get a nice little lump right there. Mm-hmm. Look at it. Mm-hmm. Alright. Brad's gonna go first. I'm telling him his first different experience or how he started dipping, and then I'm gonna tell mine, and then we're gonna end it. So, Brad, take 4.
Alright, well, when I started dipping, I was hanging out with my buddy. He always dipped. He dipped Grizzly Wintergreen. So I was like, you know what? I was just smoking back then. I was like, well, I've been trying to quit, and I figured, try some dip. Tried it. Didn't like it too well at first. Then here it comes, and then try it again. I was starting to get to like it, and eventually talked to my grandparents, because I always lived with my grandparents. So that's basically how I started dipping. Just hanging out with buddies and trying new things.
Well, mine is gonna be a little bit longer. I had this ex. Not gonna mention no name because she watches this. I can tell already she won't like it. Well, I started dating her when I lived in a different town, and we was perfectly fine whenever we were apart, but whenever we was together, it didn't work out so well. I mean, literally, the bitch was fucking crazy whenever I was there with her. I did everything for her, and she kept telling me what to do, when to do it, why to do it. She had me on a fucking leash. Well, I didn't like that, so
I think that's kind of called pussy whooped.
Yeah, I know, I was pussy whipped because of this bitch. I started, very first one I really don't want to count because it was pouches. My buddy came up to me, he knew I was stressed out. I've known him for many years. He knew I was stressed out. He goes, hey man, what's wrong? I told him I was stressed. I couldn't deal with it. So, he goes, well here. He had Marlboro mint pouches, I think it was. I'm not for sure. But it was a mint pouch. So, I was like, well, you know what? I threw it in. And back when I was in high school, I was playing trumpet in band.
I think the only tobacco, smoking tobacco they made, I think is Camel.
They got Marlboros out.
Oh.
They got Marlboro dip ones. They're cheaper than what Grizzly and Copenhagen all it is. I don't know why. At least up here where we're at.
There you go for a killer filler.
But anyways, he gave me a pouch and I started liking it. And then he actually went to Copenhagen Wintergreen. I tried that and it was alright. But, I mean, that was only like once in a while that I'd get dip off of him. And then whenever I moved out there to Freetown with my mother, my stepdad said, "Hey, what's wrong?" And I told him I was stressed as hell. My girlfriend's causing it. I can't fucking deal with it. And he gave me a full can of Grizzly Wintergreen. So, and I started dipping Grizzly Wintergreen. It was the cheapest I could find. It was the only thing I could dip at the time. Because where I was at, it didn't, it didn't sell Copenhagen. It didn't sell Skull or nothing. It was just like right down the road too. And they ain't ID, so I could just walk in there. So they gave me some Grizzly Wintergreen. They threw it, and I just gave them money and walked out. It ain't card, ain't do nothing. Well, so I started dipping Grizzly Wintergreen, and that's how I started chewing. And then when I found out, when I went back to my father's, right down the road was a gas station. They ID'd, but my dad always bought it for me. I gave him the money, and I started chewing Copenhagen Wintergreen, Copenhagen Straight, and Copenhagen Southern Blend. I still love Southern Blend, but Grizzly Straight was cheaper here, so that's the only reason why I got Grizzly Straight right now. And don't get me wrong, I love Grizzly. It's not a bad product. I love it. My main dip is Copenhagen, but I think for the while I might just be chewing Grizzly Straight. It's cheaper, and it still has a good flavor to it. It still has a sweet type flavor to it, where it's like a sweet tea type thing. So, it's gonna be a nice little pinch for Grizzly Straight from here on out. But if you like this video, like it, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. It don't matter. Like he said in the last video.
Don't give a fuck.
Wednesday, we're gonna post up our next video, and we're gonna try. I don't know if she's gonna be shy or not, but a new person, a special guest, is gonna be coming on our videos. She's dipped once or twice. She's still a beginner. She dipped before. She's not much of a dipper, but she's dipped Skull. As much as I hate to say it, she dipped Skull Berry.
Skull Berry ain't that bad.
It's bad to me, man. I don't fucking like it.
Oh yeah, that's why you got cans all the time.
That was cherry. That's only every one time.
Yeah.
That's it once in a while. I choose Skull Cherry. That's why I need something like really sweet. It's like really, really sweet.
Skull Cherry is the only one that I've actually tried. I tried apple and all that. Out of apple and cherry, I'd rather have cherry.
I've tried citrus, or as I like to call citrus. Skull Cherry is the best one out of the whole Skull flavors. They've got their other, like natural, straight, wintergreen. But Skull Cherry is the only one I will actually say it is alright to chew or dip. Other than that, Skull is just fucking nasty as fuck. But Wednesday we're going to try and have a special guest. My wife, Hope like hell. She probably won't be sitting next to me or Brad or in between us or something like that. What she's probably gonna do is be sitting on the bed while we do the video, and hope like hell that she just gets in the video and just get introduced. If y'all hit on her, wrong idea. So main thing is this is gonna be she's just coming here, stay with me for a few days. But we hope you like the video, and if you like it, tell your friends about it so we can get more views.
Want to do a cold shout out?
Yeah, we might as well.
One shout out is to Outlaw Dipper. He's got 2 channels, Live to Thrill and Outlaw Dipper. And there's one that I know of is Mudjug1. He's a pretty good guy.
The one I like, and again, shout out to Outlaw, Live to Thrill, and the Outlaw Dipper channel. He does kick ass. He's a lot better. He's got a lot better videos. He's got a lot better quality and all that shit than what the hell we will ever have. But big shout out to Outlaw and Live to Thrill, and I'll give a shout out to Mudjug1. But the main dude that I like that I say he is a pretty goddamn good video maker, and he is. I've seen a couple of his videos. Would be Michigan Dipper. Big shout out to him. He is a kick-ass dude. Now, I did try Copenhagen Snuff, and it was a good dip, but I mean I've been dipping for about 3 years now, and I have watched Outlaws how to dip fine cut, and it just don't work for me.
Still got a half a can sitting up on my dip tower.
Somewhere.
It's at the very top, on top of my Dooshon. Or underneath my Dooshon, I should say.
But we hope you like this video. Wednesday, we're going to have any idea. Please, give us some ideas. If y'all watch this video, drop a comment and tell us, do some ideas. And I will try and get the supplies for whatever idea you all want to do. But, shout out. See y'all later. Keep it country. Anything you want to say?
That's it. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Like I said before, don't really care. So, see y'all later.